Working hard, always working, writing, getting ready for the show, the usual. You know how it is. I'm working late because I'm a singer and a waitress. Because you can't just be a singer unless you're Sabrina Carpenter. Is that? Do I need to stop?
Oh, we're going.
Oh, we're going.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. What can you just like ask me random questions maybe about it, and then I'll try and answer it. I'll probably end up just like blabbing on for ages anyway, and you can tell me to shut up and move on.
Yeah, perfect. All right, simple one. Why are we here?
Why are we here? So today we're actually in our pre-production rehearsal for my EP launched next Friday at Mojos in North Fremantle. The EP is called Manipulation is a Skill. It is my debut EP, and it's been a long time coming. So yeah, next week we'll be here with Edie and Have a Good Day opening, and then DJ sets by Nia Palaxi and Roy Donk, which I'm really excited for. So yeah, we're just doing the pre-prod today, running through the set, making sure everything's sounding good, making sure we're ready and we know what the fuck's going on. It's actually my first time playing with tracks and using in-ears and all that, so really exciting shit. Really exciting stuff. Yeah, so that's why we're here today. Next question.
What's the journey to starting writing the EP to now?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so the first song on the EP was actually written like 3 years ago, just over 3 years ago. But the EP has been so many different things. It's had so many different stages. Initially, it was going to be called Just for Display, which came from another song which hasn't been put onto the EP. Hopefully, it's a later thing. But there's been a bit of a journey. Initially, the last EP was set to come out like last year. And then just some things happened surrounding it, which can't go onto social media, unfortunately. But one day when I'm famous, you'll get the full story. When I'm famous, that's so cocky. But anyway, one day I'm sure you'll get the full story. But yeah, no, just some things happened, which meant that a lot of the songs that were going to be on the initial EP could no longer be on the EP, and we sort of had to start again from scratch, which I'm not mad about at all, because I think what we've got now is much stronger and feels much more true to what I've experienced in the lead up to the release, and it feels much more relevant to, I guess, like what I've learned over the past year or 2 years. So yeah, I mean, obviously in your early 20s, you go through so much change, so much growth, so much development, and Manipulation is a Skill. Every single song on that has been so pivotal, or has come from really pivotal moments in my life of growth and learning, the changing of relationships, loss of relationships, whether it's friendship or love or whatever. A big part of my adult life so far has been working in hospitality, and not just hospitality. I started at 18 working in a really like high-end restaurant. I don't know if high-end is the correct terminology, but a fancy schmancy restaurant where people with lots of money go to. And from the unripe, the very young green age of 18, I started experiencing a lot of just like sexualization from old men, which I really struggled with. Especially being a young girl, from a young age, I was made aware by external, things that I was objectively a good-looking person. And that has been a huge part of my self-worth, is like, if I'm not attractive, or if I don't look a certain way or act a certain way, then I'm not really worth anyone's time or space. And so there's a lot in the EP that sort of touches on that. Spilled Milk came from the eating disorder I was struggling with at the time. And I very quickly learnt in the writing of that song that it wasn't actually about the eating disorder. It was about feeling like I'm just not good enough in any space to exist as the person I wanted to be. And I felt like I was always constantly lying about how I was feeling, who I was, and like putting on a mask, putting on a face, trying to be a very specific person that I thought I needed to be. And part of that was, you know, the eating disorder, because I felt like I needed to be beautiful, which unfortunately my thinking was, in order to be beautiful, I needed to be skinny or a certain weight, which is not true at fucking all. But that was a big part of that. Hard to Love came from so many things. Sometimes I think it's a song that I wrote about myself, where I'm the villain and I felt like you made it so hard to love, as in like you, Georgia, you made it so hard to love you. But then sometimes I think about relationships I've had, once again, friendships, like romantic relationships, all sorts of things. Being like, no, fuck, I really thought I gave you everything. But at the end of the day, the amazing thing about manipulation as a skill is there's so many different meanings to it. It's like, yeah, manipulation is a skill, one I can learn, and I can manipulate you, and I have manipulated you. But at the same time, it's no, you can manipulate me, you have manipulated me. Acknowledging that if someone is manipulating you, that's a skill that they've learned. But then also manipulation is a skill. Georgia, you can stop manipulating yourself. Remember that this is a skill you've learned. You can stop doing it. And I think in so many of my songs, I feel like I frame myself as both the villain and the protagonist, because at the end of the day, it's not, none of my songs are the truth, the whole truth. It's more the truth of what I was feeling in that moment. Like, you can say to your mom, I fucking hate you, you're the worst person in the whole world. And in the moment, that's what you feel, but that's not the truth, because I love my mom. I don't think I ever said that to her. But yeah, I just like the multiple meanings of, I forgot the initial question. The journey. The journey is aging. That is the journey. Aging, it's been so many ups and downs. I'm glad to finally have the EP coming out and done, and I'm glad to finally be able to move on from songs that are years and years old and start working on new things and putting out new stuff. So yeah, I'm excited to just be back in the scene and be like, guys, I'm back. I'm here. Book me. Maybe sign me to your label. I don't know. It'd be nice to be paid. Oh yeah. Any other questions? That's pretty good. Thank you very much, Lee. Thank you so much. Oh, I feel like I should have a conclusion.
Conclude away.
It's concluded.
Congrats on your conclusion. Good concluding.
Thank you. Do I need to actually do it?
Yeah, you probably should do it.
Yeah, so that's the EP. If you've heard actually, fuck if you've heard. I don't care if you've heard. Come on down to Mojos next week. Support live music. Support Edie. Support Have a Good Day. Both incredible. This is all very new for me. So yeah, come and experience growth. Come and experience something new with me. It's probably not new for anyone else. It's new for me, so it's gonna be new. And yeah, I'll see you there.
And cut.
Cut.